Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MCC Women's Volleyball. Tonight, the Jayhawks, who are 7-6, play their fourth conference match of the season against Kellogg Community Bruins, both with 2-1 conference records. The Jayhawks joining me tonight is Mark Guile, sitting in for Steve-O, who's in Puerto Rico. Mark, representing the USA. So he's in a better spot than we are, I think.
I think he's in a great spot.
We're going to have fun anyways. Thanks for stepping in, as always. And the Jayhawks, Mark, I mean, I don't know if it's you and me or what, but they're 28-1 at home over the past 3 seasons. I've given away every ticket to everybody that's ever come in here, so nobody has to pay. So once again, Mark, it's on Mark and I tonight. Come on in. We'll take care of you. Like to see the gym fill up.
There's plenty of T-shirts available as well, and the concession stand's always open. So
that's right. We're waiting for our Wesco popcorn to come in.
That's right.
Lindsay Kotecki back with the first serve. Randy Jones. Number 13, Grace Crawford out of Marshall High School with a kill.
On the block there, Muskegon Community College was there. I just think their hands were in the wrong spot.
Well, they had to press a little bit there. They might have got that one. Snuck through. Good deep serve. Brandy from the back row. No, she just went over him there. Number 11, Kristen Earhart from Penfield, Battle Creek Penfield.
Both of them have swung hard.
Yeah, I think
both
they've
are
got
outsides.
a couple of good outsides from watching warm-ups, Mark. Nice deep. That's a Brandy. Unleashes over the short setter, Victoria Rabinski. A good, I don't know about that matchup. If I like that matchup for Kellogg, Mark.
I don't
the
think so.
number 1 outside in the country, leads the country in kills and kills per set against 5-5 setter. I like that matchup all night.
Hopefully Rick exploits it.
I'm sure him and Lindsay will find it. And they're going to call that set. From talking to assistant coach Brad Myers, he told me this is a converted setter, number 2, from Charleston, Michigan. Brooke Morgan back with a long serve. Last year, if you recall when we worked together, Mark, the Jayhawks are probably one of the best serving teams when it went in. They probably led the conference in aces and also errors. So,
well, if you're going to serve aggressive, it's kind of that feast or famine.
It comes with it. That one's a little long. Ties it up at 3. The Jayhawks went to Grand Rapids last Thursday night to play number 2 Grand Rapids Community. I'll get to that in a minute. Megan Burr, number 11. Oh, we got a net. Go to play number 2 Grand Rapids Community College, win the first 2 games, are up 8-3 in the 5th game and lose in 5. So a heartbreaker to steal one on the road from Grand Rapids, gets away from them.
That's just mental errors there usually.
So I did not get to see the match, but obviously as an ex-coach, that's our heartbreaking. Hits the antenna to go 4-4.
I tell you what, prior to that match, it looks like they won 5 in a row here. And they're 7-6 overall. The front end of their schedule must have been.
Well, the first couple of tournaments that they played, I think 5 of the top 20 teams. And some they lost close, some they got beat in 3. And they go back out to Parkland, who's number 1 ranked this weekend again. So Coach Rixey never walks away from the schedule, which can only make them better at tournament time. So.
And being a former coach, Scott, that's important. You got to be able to perform in the big matches.
That's right.
And if you don't play them, you'll never know.
Well, and and coming from the programs that I was lucky to be a part of, they always had a great setter and great liberos. And that just made everything else work. Made the hitters much more efficient. And you got a good pass and a good set. Everything else just seems to click at a way higher rate.
Especially those Shreveport teams with Lauren Hayescamp and Amber Carmine.
Speaking of Lauren, I am going to go watch her play Kelvin on Saturday. Hope Kelvin at Hope. And that ought to be entertaining, as always. I'm going to sneak over there Saturday afternoon and grab that.
Boy, I wish I could go with you.
Yeah, that's always a good match, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Just think of all the fans that are going to be there. It's going to be packed house.
Well, you hope so, with it being football and all that kind of stuff. To me, that's a prime time match. You want that match at 7 o'clock at night.
Absolutely.
But who am I to say what Hope's athletic director does? But I hope to see a good match. From talking to my buddy whose daughter graduated last year, he said Kelvin's pretty good. If their setter, they got a new setter who replaced his daughter, who was a 4-year All-American and Player of the Year last year. Said she's good. She's just got to, freshmen get round into the circle.
No, nothing better than experience.
That's right.
I remember last year Calvin had a 6'4" freshman middle.
She's a sophomore this year, and he told me today she's hitting the ball way harder. Girl from Iowa, Rachel Lubin, I think her name was, a good player. He said they also have a 6'1" outside from Toronto that just really sends it. So,
as usual, Calvin's loaded. I'm guessing both of them are probably ranked in the top 10.
Yeah, Kelvin was number 1. Their setter got hurt, so they were setting by committee last weekend and lost to 2 ranked teams and lost 2 matches. So it'd probably be like the number 4 and 5 teams in the nation playing each other. Kelvin was preseason number 1. Hope was number 3 or 4. So
Lindsay Kotecki just got blocked there, huh?
So we got a 9-8 seesaw match going on here between the Jayhawks and the Bruins, and as you know, I always like to win that first game.
Well, it always sets the tone, and you got the other team on their heels a little bit. A little sloppy play here right now. Nobody seems to be talking on either side.
They look a little nervous.
I don't know how many doubles were in that last volley, but there were a lot.
A few. Let's just put it that way. We were playing. I don't know if it was the Guile or the Vanderwerp picnic with Mark and Scott at the net.
It was ugly any way you look at it.
That's right. Number 11, Tristan Earhart, serves it out. Jayhawks are down 9-10 with Lindsay Kotecki back to serve. Taking the setter out, making her play defense. Pretty good move on Kalamazoo Valley's coach's part is to make Megan Burr come off the net and play that ball. One of my favorite defensive attacks.
If you can get that setter to be that second or first touch, it creates issues.
Got Grace Crawford with the service ace. And as we talked about, serve receive is important.
They're not getting their base down, Scott.
No, the first time around, Brandy didn't hurt them that much, and they really need Brandy to score points for them. They're 2 aces in a row.
Again, she's receiving off to the side. She's not getting in front of that ball.
That's right. She's letting the ball play her instead of her playing the ball. And the Jayhawks coach, Rick Rixey, not very happy, calls a timeout down 13-9.
I think Rick is telling them to pass the ball.
Yeah, and that's about all he can say right now is they have to do that. I mean, it's forever important. So I hope they certainly have the skill and the talent. It just seems like everybody's playing a little nervous today, Mark. They're playing a little tight. I think they may be thinking a little bit about last Thursday night. You know, it kind of snake bit there, and man, it's always big to beat Grand Rapids, but especially to beat them in their home floor. That's stealing one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you know, there's always a little letdown when you play your arch rival, the team that you know you basically long to beat year in and year out. Then you come back and play someone different. It's just a different game. Autumn's struggling a little bit there. Autumn winger.
Grace Croft or Brooke Morgan goes in for Autumn. So a 14-9 lead. And they're having a tough time with Grace Crawford's serve. They had a tough time with it the first time she served. And
she's just throwing it up there and beating it over the net. And these girls they're not adjusting to it.
Oh, and they're not. There's a ball that should have been easily picked up as a free ball, and two players sitting there looking at it. Nobody's saying mine. So that's a good pass there out to Brandy. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Pass it, kill. There you go.
It's a simple game.
Well.
Yeah, and the kills leader in the United States puts it away.
So Brandy in her second year here out of Fruitport High School, along with Autumn Winger. Brooke Morgan back, just long.
Wow.
So once again, the service error is creeping in.
Can't give away points.
This is a pretty unforgiving game, especially when you're behind. You can't give away points.
Amen.
Good short serve. Kotecki. Free ball, if they can use it. Run through.
Wow. Well, I tell you what, the tale of this game is MCC's lack of passing.
Well, jump and hit. Hey, Brandy just smart there. Rolled the ball in. Didn't try to. Ball was set off the net a little bit, and she
rolled it right over the blocker.
That's all she needs to do. Put it in play. Morgan Kelly checks in for Veronica Booth. Back to her. Wow, blocked by number 11, Kristen Earhart. She's done a good job. Both outsides have been pretty impressive.
You know, they're long and they're lanky and they're very athletic. When they swing hard. They're not backing down to anyone. They don't. Right now, I don't think they care that it's Muskegon Community College. They just want to win.
17-11, service error into the middle of the net. Not what you want to see when you're playing well.
Boy, they got her listed at 5'7", but I think you're right. She's more 5'5", 5'4".
Yeah, she's 5'7", and I'm 7'7".
Yeah, she's just not a. But you know what?
There they go with that volleyball height again.
Yeah, that's right. There you go.
Yeah.
Kalamazoo Community College, they're playing with smiles on their face, and Muskegon Community College is dead serious.
Well, they're playing hard.
Well, Megan Berg goes over in 2. Smart play.
14-17. They pick up 3 straight to go from 11-17. Brandy Jones, one of their best servers, back to serve. Good cover. You can bring it back into play. Shetter should have had the back row player take that one. She was headed the right way versus the wrong way. That's always been my theory.
A communication thing, Scott.
Yeah. Person with a better view of the court should take it. So now it's 15-17, and then the ball into the net doesn't help. Kills a great 4-point run for the Jayhawks.
That's like four serves that have been missed by the Jayhawks.
Well, here comes number 13, Crawford. She's been well, and number 11, Earhart to the back row. Good strong serve. She's jamming Brandy. Kotecki. Oh, nice dig by the.
Wow, number 13, Grace Crawford. She showed some setter hands on that tip.
Yeah.
Behind her head.
Carmen Odell out of Marshall. Nice dig there. 16-18. Another miss serve. So. I have my pin here to keep track of that, and I haven't done the ... checks, but I may have run out of ink in this game.
Yeah.
19-16, number 6 back to serve. Well,
Wow, I tell you
Passing
what,
again.
Muskegon Community College, that's the tale of this game. They cannot get the serve receive going.
No, they cannot. Brandy Jones pushes that one up. Back to Brooke Morgan. Touch. Well, setter's got to talk. She's the leader. Can't try to do too much.
Nope.
2017. Morgan Kelly back to serve. Good deep serve. Nice pass. Outside to number 10. High off the block. Back to Megan Burr. Outside to Kotecki.
Nice cover by Brooke Morgan there. Or Morgan Kelly, excuse me.
Well, setter stays home as she should. She's going to have to go get that. Got the net coming through. Number 13, Crawford.
Good anticipation by Muskegon Community College at the net.
Well, you got your right side trying to set the ball too fine. You got to set the person off the net and let them keep the ball in play. Good call, good kill. 21-18. Jayhawks got to go on a little run here. Number 14, Kenya Housen from St. Louis High School. Back to serve up, 21-18. Nice serve, Randy. And she doesn't have much of a got to get the ball back to 11. That's good. Oh,
boy,
got to participate. This is a participation sport, not a spectator sport. And that one really hurts. I know Brandy's saying to herself, "Oh, doggone it."
It's that late in the game and it's that close.
That was mine.
You just can't let it go. You got to play it.
22-18.
Another serve receive error.
Rick calls the timeout. And
it's got to be a dozen.
Between service errors and service receive errors, it tells the tale. Actually, it's way bigger than the 5 point. They're lucky to be 5 points behind.
I agree with you.
So they've come out really flat, and
I think you're right. They do look like they're a little tight for some reason.
And like you said too, I just think they've got this kind of flat look in their eye. You know, it's like ugh. And so they're gonna have to wake up here because Kellogg, well coached, always comes to play.
Oh, I like their two outsides, number 11 and number 13, Grace Crawford.
They've made a difference. They haven't missed their serves, and they've really done some nice work with putting the wall away, tooling the block, and
their libero Carmen Odell has
done a nice job too.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got to give Victoria Rubinski, their setter, a little credit. If she's a converted libero, she's holding her own right now.
Yeah, that's right. She's got a couple called on her, but she's been working through it. So nice deep serve. Kotecki out to her, outside. Yeah. Good high reach touch there. Back out to Kotecki. Swings hard cross. 24. Got a bucket full of set points here.
I can only recall
Muskegon
Community College using their middles once or twice this
Well, they haven't had the passing.
Right.
You lose your middles when you don't have the passing. And there's another example.
There you go.
You've got your outside setting your other outside from the back row. Back row. They've got them all over the place. Randy,
oh my goodness.
That's the tail of game one right there. They just played the whole point. I mean, they should have lost that point twice, and so
they never gave up.
The visiting Bruins steal the first game 25-18 over a very flat MCC team that just looks kind of out of sorts right now. So,
well, I'm guessing Coach Rixey's might make a few adjustments and maybe even a personnel move here and there.
Well,
got to light a fire underneath them somehow. Well, while you're going to be down at Calvin Hope on Saturday, I'll be down in Detroit watching my girls in Madonna.
How are they doing this year, Mark?
Ranked number 8 in the country. I think they're 11-2, 12-2. October, I think the weekend of October 10th, they got the number 1 team in the country coming in. They've played 4 or 5 ranked teams. They beat the number 3 team in the country, and they're playing well. They're a solid squad.
Good.
Fun to watch them.
How's Bree's knee doing?
Bree is recovered, still swells every once in a while. Sammy's knee was back in March, so it's not so bad. Sammy had 2 surgeries. She had knee surgery and her tonsils out.
Well, that's right. Yeah, she did. Yeah.
And then,
well, that's worse for Sam, having her tonsils out. She can't say anything. Had to be quiet around your house.
It was nice. The food bill went down, too.
Oh, we love you, Sam.
Well, the
man.
food bill went down. It was quiet, but the medical expenses went up dramatically.
Yeah.
2 knee surgeries and a tonsillectomy. It was a Guile household. I had to go get a paper out just to pay for everything.
Yeah, you get, well, the Unaffordable Care Act.
That's right.
That's what I call it.
I agree with you. And that's ridiculous.
Everybody, whenever I go into my doctor's office and say Obamacare, they say, I'm sorry, sir, I need to correct you. It's the Affordable Health Care Act. I says, no, it's not. It's the Unaffordable Health Care Act.
It's amazing when you say that. Everyone kind of
takes
shut the
offense
door and batten down the hatches.
Take offense to it.
That's
you know?
right.
Well,
how's Steve-O's year go?
he had a great year. He had won 4 tournaments, like a second, a third, and he qualified for 4 of the 6 main draws in the big show.
No kidding.
And probably ranked 24th or 25th in the country. And he's over in Puerto Rico playing for USA with a guy he's never played with before, but says he thinks they'll do okay. And you know him, he lost his partner in the middle of the season. The guy, dumped him for somebody else, which happens in the game. So yeah. Kellogg starts out the first point of the second set up, 1-0, and puts another serve in. Good pass by Kotecki. Danielle Jones takes a swing, but is slowed down by number 13 again, and she beats it to the block. They got to stop those outsides tonight, Mark. So far, they pretty much dictated the pace of the match. So.
Yeah, and the blocking we're off on the blocking. I don't know if they've run a middle at all from Kellogg Community College. So.
Well, I'm keeping track this match. I'm going to use my pin. I'm looking for Dr. John Romkema to bring us our popcorn. That was my pre-dinner snack. When you eat dinner at 7:30, you got to have something.
Right.
So
popcorn's a good thing.
I was looking for that, looking forward to that. Out. She outreaches it. See, this is what's killed them all day. Is they got 4 people looking at the ball. I'd rather see them hitting banging into each other. They're all looking. They all were there. There's 4 players right there.
Donor whole defense. If you're going to play on the perimeter, that block's got to be there.
Number 13 back to serve. That's.
Boy, Megan had no choice but to go over on that one.
No. And that point was completely earned by Megan Berther because she went up and aggressively put that ball over. Now being in the back row, she can't do that, but gets them 2-2.
Oh, nice.
Sets the ball back. See what happens when you get a little bit of an option that you can move the ball around? All they've been able to do is set the outside, and
right.
Kellogg's blockers are on the outside. They've not exploited the supposed 5'7" setter of Kellogg. I think she's more like 5'5". And Morgan Kelly taps that overpass over for a 4-2 lead here. And once again, it's all about service receive. So.
Well, it seems like Kellogg's is having the same issues Muskegon was having in the first match, the serve receive.
No.
Number 1, Carmen Odell back to serve.
There he is.
A pen?
Oh.
I think he's got it. I could write it on the back of my
Here, write it on the back of here. We'll use sign language.
5-3 with Veronica Booth back to.
Lindsay Kotecki to kill. Popcorn maker's broke.
Out of corn, he says. Oh, man.
Oh, no.
This knows how to break our hearts here.
Telling you.
You got to send John to Wesco.
Well, tell him to get me a coffee while we're there.
Well,
boy, again.
That's an up. There you go. I don't think that setter free ball is going to work. Oh, there we go.
Oh, nice
Good touch
play.
by
Brooke Morgan had a great dig there. You're right, these outsides for Kellogg Community College are they're tough. They're setting the pace.
Well, in this particular game here, actually MCC's picking up the garbage a little better and putting it away, and they've pulled out to a 7-3 lead. And as I say that, they put the ball on the net. But a good run for Veronica Booth from the service line.
Well, they seem to be talking a little bit better. They're a little bit looser.
Yeah.
We'll see.
The setter back to serve.
There you go.
There's that middle you were talking about. You get the pass and you run the middle, and it works.
Autumn Winger puts it down.
8-4 lead, set 2 for the Jayhawks.
There we go. Boy, and I tell you what, they're moving those number 11 and 13 around to the right side, to the left side. They're making Muskegon Community College take note of where these girls are. I tell you what, you got a girl like Danielle Jones in the middle there from Muskegon Community College. She is so athletic, and I have yet to see her be able to.
Last week she was great. I mean,
man.
she can make a difference. Maybe they got to do that, run her out of the outside a little. And Lindsay gets underneath the ball a little, and
you know, Brandy had a shot like that. It was a little bit back behind the 10-foot line. She rolled it over, and Lindsay just gunned it instead of rolling it over. There you go. Look at that.
Great pass by Veronica Booth that goes into
Danielle Jones.
Danielle Jones pounds it through the block for a kill.
She was above everybody on that one.
Yeah, I'd like to see her get the ball. She's very athletic. Number 13, Morgan Kelly, back to serve. Lefty, big high reach. Good touch by, another good touch by Veronica Booth, back playing in middle, deep middle back. Seems to make a difference there. And number 6, Rebecca Browning, back, good lefty.
We're still a little off on our passing. We're not. Megan's having to run back to that 10-foot line to get the pass.
Aggressive swing. So we're at 8-9 now, and Rebecca Browning done a nice job of lefty. Seems to throw a nice kind of wiggly floater over there that's bothering him. Right? Got a little.
Sinks real well.
Well,
Doesn't not
Megan
really.
Burr got away with that one. You're not going to get away with that a lot, but it caught him off guard. Good play.
I tell you what, they almost got it.
Well, number 10, Mariah Felt, in for Kotecki to serve.
5-3.
Yep.
She has that same type of serve that lefty has.
Great serve. Playing a lot better defense this game. Brandy.
Oops.
Number 8's got to remember who the setter is.
That's right. And again, they're running the outsides in the middle, the right side, and the left side.
Alexander Oyen, she's got to remember. Libro's passing the ball right up there for her. It was a good play there, using 13. Like you said, they're moving her around, and it's like, guess where I am? It's kind of like, where's Waldo? It's where's Grace Crawford?
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you're in the front row here and you're blocking, aren't you supposed to have a number?
Yeah, everybody has a number.
Everybody has a number.
You're supposed to call it out, too, before every play. Brandy, nice set, good kill.
Boy, Brandy got
now,
a good.
now here's where we've got number 2, the supposed 5'7", what we call 5'5" setter with a big knee brace on against the number 1 hitter in the country. Well,
Brandy had a full head of steam on that one.
yeah.
Oh, Muskegon Community College is a little off right now. Oh my goodness. Hannah Day, 5'7" freshman, somehow got around a double block.
Okay, number 13, Grace Crawford's back row. Number 11, Tristan Earhart in the front row. Another tough serve. Good pass. There we go.
Oh, Megan, way to look. Megan Burr knew right where the defense was on that one. Saw an open corner.
They picked it up, and the second contact really got the open hand. So 13-10, still keeping it close. It's going to be a competitive match, I think, Mark. It's going to be, I think, closer than Coach Rixey wants to see it. Not enough people moving there.
No, it was like
good serve by Megan Burr.
Carmen Odell did the serve receive, and when she did, everyone went to the perimeter. Nobody came to the middle to get the ball.
Yeah. She's got to get her to pass. She's got to move whatever it is. 14, timeout. She's got to move 14 back and let 1 pass that whole half of the court.
Absolutely.
That's what I do, but that's just me. I'm retired.
Yeah, might be retired from coaching, but the knowledge never goes away, does it?
Neither does the opinions, you know. Yeah, nobody to talk back to you right now. You know?
That's right.
So.
Oh, that's amazing.
But Jayhawks out to a 15-10 lead. They're still a sloppy game. You know, they're really not in good sync at all right now. They're ahead, but they're ahead on service receive errors by Kellogg, not on smoothing their transition. Their side-out game is so-so. Their transition game is really iffy right now. So their defense has picked up a little. They picked up the scraps a little bit better to give them some points, but still certainly not playing to their potential right now, Mark.
Well, you know, when you play a high-intensity match like Grand Rapids Community College, fast-paced, good, clean volleyball, sometimes it's easier to play the game. And then, no offense to Kellogg Community College, but they're just not at that same level, and sometimes when they're discombobulated, you're discombobulated.
Yeah, they're just playing at a different level here. So Megan Burr back to serve out of the timeout. Good deep serve.
Brandy was in the net.
Dave Alexander, a good friend, the down official, caught her. No question about that. We saw it. And a good pass by Carmen Odell. Still not passing the half of the court that I'd have her passing, but she passed it.
Well, Brandy just kind of guided that one over again, and it found an opening.
14 and 5 have got to get on the same page.
Yeah, they seem to be running into each other.
Kenya House and Jessica Martinovich. Now their passing has gone awry for Kellogg, so.
Now Lindsay Kotecki, good thing she was watching the ball. She made a great play at the net there. Ooh, lefty. Number 6, Rebecca Browning. Had that weird approach, and
Kotecki under the net.
Well, she hit it with that left hand, boy.
She went up high, too. I like
did.
her. I was at number 6. I like her, too. She's a nice player. Rebecca Browning out of Oscar A. Carlson, Rockwood, Michigan. Where is Rockwood, Michigan?
You got me.
Is that a UP'er?
I do not know.
I don't know. I'm seeing, I don't remember seeing 5 or 14 in the first match, first set. And it's got a great serve by Autumn Winger.
Wow. Again, I think there's number 11 there. Yep. Tristan Earhart.
Yeah, well, I see she's coming in for number 13, which I would leave her in and put her behind number 1 and let her pass and hit out of the back row.
I agree.
You know,
Another weapon.
just saying.
Another weapon.
No,
Like you said, nobody can dispute it. There, look at that. Danielle Jones. She's so athletic.
nice little shoot set there. Worked good. 19-13, very comfortable lead for the Jayhawks to try to square this match at 1 set each. Still time to come out, folks. This is going to go at least 4. Nice get by Odell.
Autumn Winger there with the set. Who knew?
Better talk. Well, she's going to swing. Good touch by Autumn. Good set by Brandy. Kotecki swings, gets it in.
That's
Lefty.
that left hand again. For some reason Muskegon Community College can't.
She showed that early
Yeah.
too, man. She had her hand like that, and now she's back to serve, and she was an effective server when she was back there last time. Rebecca Browning's made a difference this match. I don't know. I didn't
Serves
remember
that-
her from game 1 either.
Yeah. She serves that sinking knuckleball.
Yep. Taking out. The Jayhawks serve her out there, which is good. Side her out. So Kotecki goes out. Felt in for her, who did a nice job first time around. 2014 for the Jayhawks. A comfortable 6-point lead.
Nice pass. Well, I tell you what, number 8, Alexandria Owen, made a great pass to the setter, and number 13, Grace Crawford,
again.
smoked it.
She's. I take her on my team.
Amen.
I take 11, 13, and 1
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, that's
Could build a pretty
trio.
good team right there.
Tell you what, that's a good start.
Yeah. Brandy, oh, nice. Hey, that's a nice dig. I mean, ball's coming right at her. Number 14, Kenya House, picks the ball up just a little bit over. You can forgive her for that. Very hard-driven ball by Brandy Jones.
And then Brandy on the overpass came right back at it. Boy, nice serve by Brooke Morgan.
Yeah, we've got to call that one. So, Kellogg's kind of doing what MCC did the first game. They played sloppy. They don't seems like she's made some lineup adjustments. Just out.
A little bit out of sync.
So, 22-16. Back to serve.
That's one of your girls you take on your team, number 13 back
13,
there.
Grace Crawford back to jump serve. She hasn't missed tonight. Nice set for Brandy. Rolls it. Whoa. Track it down. Come on. There it is. Nice up. There she can run something back. There you go. See, that's where I want her in the back
There you
row.
go.
See right there.
Oh, my goodness. What a play by Mariah Felt.
That was a great up.
That
Probably
was.
one of the nicest ups of the season. That shows you right there, never give up on a ball.
Every point's important.
17-22. Crawford back to serve. Good pass by Felt.
Oh, boy, that looked a little bit iffy there, huh? I'm not sure what happened to Megan there. I don't know if she slipped. Let her foot slipped under the net there.
You know, sometimes you get a perfect pass like that. You got to set. You got your number 1 outside out there. You can't be thinking about throwing the ball over on 2. Sometimes I think she just tries to do that too much. Another good pass.
Right.
There's Brandy. Yeah, they're slowing her. They're slowing her down. Yeah.
Like you said, 11, 1, and 13. All three of them are on the court right now, and pretty formidable when they're all out there.
Megan Burr. See what
There's your
that-
back row attack.
There we go. I don't know if I play her middle back, but
She's a very good
I
athlete.
put 1
though.
in the middle back, and I put 13 in right back, personally, but that's just me. There I am. I've got their lineup for the next game.
There you go.
24 with a bucket full of points. Set points to There's number 11, Tristan Earhart. She's done a nice job too. Number 6, Rebecca Browning coming in. That's just somebody else I would.
What I liked about Tristan was she went line. She changed it up a little.
Yeah,
she didn't hit it cross.
Brandy with a cut, truly a cut shot. And she went line again and makes the setter, takes the setter out of the play.
Nice play by number 14 there.
Oh, reaching back. Gotta let your defenders play it. 20-24, still a whole handful of points to tie the match up at 1 set each. Carmen Odell back, let's go.
Moved Autumn Winger to the outside, let her hit one, and she put it away for a game winner.
So you have a 25-19, 20-25, taking us to the 10-minute intermission. No, 3 minutes, 10 minutes.
Looks like they're going 3 minutes.
No, they're going 10 minutes. So we're going to take a little break here, and we'll see you back in about 9 minutes. There we go. We're back. All the t-shirts were won in the serving contest, Mark, and here we go for set 3. And
plenty of t-shirts, no popcorn.
Oh, I'm still heartbroken about that popcorn thing. If Wesco was on my side of the road on the way to the highway, but I'm going home to a nice home-cooked meal. My granddaughters, hear her first day of dance, and my new little grandson hanging out. So I got a full house, but it's fun. So
the whole Vanderwerp tribe's going to be there, huh?
Part of them, yeah. Maria Felt in to start the third set, 1 set each. We got a little lax there.
Yeah, Danielle Jones went up high for that one.
Tristan Earhart said maybe I shouldn't have done that. Well, it's a good pass. Let's see if she uses it.
There's one of your girls, number 13.
Yeah, from the right side. Now she goes back to serve.
You can tell that girl's an athlete.
Yeah,
she's just got that athletic shape to her.
Marshall High School. Well, somebody's got to want to pass that one. That was in between 3 people. You know.
I guess that's an ace, but it looked more like a whiff.
Yeah. I was an ace by default.
There you
Good
go.
serve, but I mean, 2-1, back to serve. Like I said, she's.
I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, well, that's a huge matchup advantage for the Jayhawks if they can pass the ball to utilize it. So something happened there. So 3-1, another nice serve. Brandy out of there. Oh, number 10 says no. Morgan Kelly puts it into the net. Brandy Jones comes up the middle on the first one, and number 10, Hannah Day, said it's my day. So
5'7" Hannah Day.
That's right. Said here, have it back a minute. So 4-1 lead off the serve of Grace Crawford down the line. Nice pass. Brandy with a little roll shot.
Wasn't much you could do with that set. I'll tell you what, this Victoria Rabinski, the setter, she's doing a darn good job.
She has. You're right. For being a converted setter, she's doing a nice job. You're right. Got to give credit where credit's due.
I'm impressed.
Well, again, another nice deep serve. Setter's 10 or 12 feet off. Oh!
Well, I tell you what.
Great up by Carmen Odell.
There's 1/3 of your trio there.
Well, she's a
little confusion on the substitution here.
Well, this is the sub I don't like here.
Yeah.
6 for 13, 5 for 13. I like 13 hitting out of the back row. I know she's not the world's best defender, but Man, her offense is worth that. Now we take the setter out. Well, Brooke Morgan.
Well, right now they have no weapons in the back row, so they're totally, you know, to be honest with you.
Right thought, wrong execution.
When you look at their offense right now, if we're not blocking number 11.
Two people should be standing there.
That's right. Maybe even 3.
Well, there they are.
And they still score the point.
Well, she's a good player. And here comes number 6, Rebecca Browning. I like her. I'm going to make it a quartet.
There you go.
I'm converting to a quartet here in the third set. Up 6-3. Carmen Odell back to serve. You know, good eye by Tristan Earhart.
Brandy's just,
Mariah Felt has done a great job coming in off the bench.
I agree.
You know, she had that great dig last match. She's passed pretty well. She's playing with a little bit of spunk and fire. I like that.
You know, she's
a little confidence.
Yeah, she's aggressive to the ball. You know, you need somebody to go get it. Nice tip.
Came in hard. Morgan, she's going to have to go get that one. She hits it off the block. No, that's not going to work.
There's your lefty again.
Yeah, she gave that one away.
Last time she gave it away, she scored a point anyway.
Carmen's got to work off the line and come in. She got caught cheating. I always hate the defenders to get beat to the line, to your line side. Megan Burr back to serve. Down 4-7. Here we go. She's got to get there. Here we go. Brandy to serve. Mariah. Sometimes. Well, you got to talk.
Telling you what.
Sometimes you got to play. Nice touch by.
They're just scrappy right now. I noticed here is number 11.
Yeah,
that was ugly.
Had to call that one. That was a good call. He had to call that one.
Number 11, Tristan Earhart. That ball was coming between her and her libero, and she backed away and let the libero do her job. Right. You know, let the back row people make their passes.
Good picking them out. They're keeping the hitters out of the.
Not a lot of communication back there. I didn't hear any girls screaming.
I'd let number 1 take any ball she wants.
Amen.
They don't have many. 7-7. 4 points in a row for the Jayhawks. Megan Burr is again utilizing her serve. Offense is sputtering. They don't have the passes, so they're not. Just got to move her feet.
Wow. Just some sloppy ball right now.
Yeah, this is not sharp on either side. But the Jayhawks have come back from a 7-3 deficit to go up 8-7 on a good serving of Megan Burr. She got a touch. Good touch by Mariah Felt. Again, Brandy. Hard driven. Good pickup by Odell.
Number 6 there, Rebecca Browning, the lefty.
She's got to get the ball more on the left side of her. She's hitting the ball. She's got her whole body turned to hit to that side of the court all the time.
I was just going to say she needs to square up.
Exactly.
So she hits the ball nice.
A 6-point run for the Jayhawks to erase the 7-3 deficit in set 3. We're tied at 1 set apiece. And Jayhawks trying to keep their spotless home record intact. As I said, they've lost once in the last 3 years here in the home court, so home court is a huge advantage for them.
Which is, I'm not sure, 3 years, 1 loss, 28-1, whatever it is.
Yep.
That's rather dramatic.
That's certainly a home court advantage. Now, as I was saying to Steve last week, Mark, I'm anxious to see the drawings for the new athletic facility here, and I was hoping they have this big sign with this new drawing in the doorway when you walked in, but not yet. I did hear that they spent some of that bond money buying the old Chronicle building.
Chronicle building, yep.
Which I think is a good move. I think it once again keeps it vibrant downtown, which they needed, and they're really running out of space here. Parking's at a premium, and
well, they need a new gym.
yep,
It's just an old facility.
That's right. They've needed one for a while. Megan Burr back in play. See, now we got all kinds of free balls. That was good that they cut the setter out of the play. Brandy's going to roll it. Now we'll see. Here comes Earhart. And a block by Kelly and Winger. So they were parked there, Mark, which is where they should be.
Yeah, if I was Rick, I'd be.
And 7.
I tell them not to put it in gear, just stay in park. Is the new facility going to be here on this campus? The new athletic
I believe
facility?
so. I'm betting that they blow those trees down over here and
build
build
it
it off
east.
of here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I do.
Nice. There's that donut hole defense.
There we go. She found it. Now here comes Grabinski goes to the back row. 13 goes in to play middle back for 5.
Again, I think your statement was she shouldn't be middle back, maybe right back.
She's athletic. She just, you know what I'm saying. I mean, she can't do everything. I mean, you got one back there who touches a ton of balls.
Right.
You just need to get a better service receive formation. They're down 12-8 with Brandy Jones, one of the best servers out there. That wasn't bad. Yeah, he's got to call that. He's got to blow his whistle a little quicker. You know what I'm saying? The ball's floating back to the hitter, and he blows his whistle. It's
There's that delay, isn't there?
Yeah, I said, come on, blow there.
Boy, Brandy's serving better. Wow, Megan Burr, what a play.
Save that play.
You know, it always amazes me these girls do that one-handed Louie, and it goes right where it's supposed to go.
Jayhawks are on an 11-1 run right now. Once again, it comes down to serve receive. Brandy Jones and Megan Burr racking up the points for the Jayhawks. Nice serve.
Again, the lefty cannot, she's got to square up. Amy Julian, head coach.
Amen.
Echoing our sentiments.
Yeah, we agree with Coach Julian. Quit turning right.
Yeah, Brandy from the back row puts it in the net, and that was a much-needed point by Kellogg Community College. They were, like you said, it was like an 11-1 run.
So, down 9-15. They've got a hill to climb now for Kellogg, and she grabs a net let ace. My most hated rule in volleyball. Another one of the things they took away from the purity of the sport, that and setting and
they took just about everything.
Overhead passing, and now this new net rule where you can darn near take the net down.
You know,
a good play, just hit it out. They get a good rhythm going there. So
I want to know who's coming up with all these rules.
Yeah, they got to get rid of that net rule. Somebody's going to get hurt.
It's just stupid. It's subjective. It's not even.
I mean, a net's a net to me.
Right.
Another good serve, good low serve. Brandy takes the setter out. There we got. Brandy picks it up. Megan Burr out to Kotecki. Blocked by Browning.
There's the fourth one of your quartet there.
I think that Lindsay, she likes going cross a lot, and if you're there, you're going to get her early, late, or whatever.
Yeah, you can't be predictable. You got to change it up.
There's a good set. Now he goes out to Kotecki.
Again.
Same place, same thing. So
Scott, these two outsides for Kellogg Community College, 11 and 13. Not only do they hit the ball hard, but they serve really well.
Yep, they've served in a lot.
Yeah, and they get pace on the ball. It's got a top spin, and Muskegon Community College has not handled it well.
Well, this has been a game of runs. 7-3 Kellogg, 15-8 MCC now, 15-13. So it's been a game of runs. Once again, Brandy's in the back row for MCC, and you got Tristan Earhart serving. You've got Grace Crawford in the front row, and Rebecca Browning in the front row. So you got a couple of options. If we can get Rebecca to square her shoulders and hit somewhere other than to her right all the time, she'd be scary.
She would. You're right. If she would just square up, that would.
And I mean, Lindsay, this is her second year at MCC, and it's something that Coach Rixey's good work on. Is she had that same habit last year, cross, and if you play them a few times, you gotta make them do something different.
Right.
And so 13-15. Tristan Earhart back to serve. A nice roll. Good pass by Brandy. Off the Autumn Weber. Nice pickup. Going to the go-to player. Doesn't have much to do. Kelly. That goes a little long.
Tell you what, Victoria Rubinski, that setter, she's running her little tail off and still making good sets to the net.
She's trying hard. Autumn Ringer back with a good serve.
There's your let serve.
Let serve Chester. So 17-13 as the Jayhawks side out for 16 and a service winner for 17. Another good serve.
Boy, there's pace on that serve. That's a nice serve.
No, you got to set the horse, and the horse is in the front row.
And she's left side.
Yeah.
She's a left side
Set her
horse.
in the middle, do whatever. You got to 18-13. You got to get her the ball as much as you can. Out of the back row for her. They take Burr out of the equation, Brandy out of the back row. Nice up by the setter. That's it. A little deep.
Little mistiming there.
Well, 13 made the cardinal sin. She jumped with the back row setter. Not necessary. She sees the floor well. I'm impressed with her. I like her.
She's got good vision.
I may even take the time on my way out to tell her good match.
No harm in that.
Yeah,
it's always good to see.
I love our MCC girls, but I always, like to give credit to somebody who's played a good match.
Absolutely. Oh, nice left-handed serve.
All to the right side of the court, or their left side, their right side.
That's Rebecca Browning, our lefty. She's part of the quartet.
She's a true lefty. I mean, everything goes to her right.
What I love, though, is on that serve, she serves that knuckleball sinker. It just gets over the net and it dies.
No questions asked.
And our back row, the Muskegon Community College back row, hasn't adjusted to it yet. Well, this is the third game. You'd think by now they know that she's not going long,
Right. Well, and Lindsay, the assistant coach, Lindsay Belkin, is probably one of the better defenders I coached. I mean, there was a kid who would run into a post. She would do anything to get to a ball. And, when I coached, I had somebody who, was in charge of the defense, and they would be all over that person if they weren't doing it, or I would give them the authority to make the defensive changes necessary. Now, Mariah Felt's been kind of taken out of the equation here, and there's one that's more towards the left side. We better. Morgan Kelly, who hasn't seen a lot of sets tonight, gives them a 19-15 lead. It gives them a little bit of comfort here in set 3. Once again, we're tied at 1 set each. I just think sometimes that she got away with that one. Let's just put it that way. And I think she tries to go to that too often, and good teams are going to be all over that.
You got to see the court first, you know.
You know, and I think that you just can't keep.
There's that tip again, boy, I tell you.
Yeah. Let me go back to her. Boom. Yeah, there we go. She's just. Yeah.
Grace Crawford's just a machine.
Yeah. If you talk to the boys at Madonna, you might mention her to them.
I think I might. 5'11" freshman. That's.
Yeah. Back to serve number 14. Nice pass by Brandy. Danielle Jones. Somebody got the net. Somebody got the net again. But
And that net's a bouncing. Somebody got the net.
Somebody can't tell me it's the ball.
No.
So 17-20. Number 14, Kenya House back to serve. Kotecki back on the outside, back to Brandy Jones. Oh.
Boy.
She can't spectate there. She was so far out of defensive position, number 14. She wasn't anywhere near her base. That should have been an easy run-through pickup for her.
Not even close. And when
21-17, Lindsay Kotecki back to serve, picks on her. Free ball. You just can't, you know. All right.
Danielle Jones.
Nice deep corner. 22-17, the Jayhawks 3 points away from taking a 2-1 set lead here. Tristan Earhart with another thing.
There's our girl.
Another kill there.
Grace Crawford, 13.
She goes to the back hole. Tristan Earhart goes to the front row. 18-22. Got Kotecki and Jones and Brooke Morgan back to pass. Good pass by Kotecki out to Brandy Jones.
Wow.
Hit that ball low. She just, number 10 just didn't get there. Hannah Day just missed it. So Brooke Morgan, it's a 23-18 lead. I like our chances here. There goes the set. Nice. Off her hands and in the net. So.
Now how can they see the net move on that one, but not the last few?
I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. Carmen Odell back to serve. Kotecki with a good hand pass.
That was
Well, that was it. If Earhart would have covered her, she would have blocked her because it had to go all the way across her body. I'd be up screaming right now. Now Meganberg got a bucket full of set points, back to 13. Yeah. Ball went where it should, to the back row.
Grace Crawford. Well, I noticed she hadn't subbed for her in the back row here, so
20-24. Probably a little too late for the Bruins in this set, but a game of runs. Autumn Winger, nice quick set by Megan Bird, Autumn Winger, and a 25-20 win for the Jayhawks in the third set.
they didn't even get a blocker up on that one.
So we go to the fourth set, and
Well, I think we're a little bit more in sync now, although when the big outsides serve for Kellogg Community College, they tend to, that's when those runs start happening.
well, you know, I just, you know, between you and me, I mean, kudos to Rick and Lindsay, and I truly think that with a couple of tweaks in Kellogg's lineup, especially in the way they serve receive, I would spend a night with my little court diagrams, putting Carmen Odell here, hither and thither around back in there to see where she can pass the most balls in the rotation with whomever, and that's how I'd run it, because they get hurt when she's not the primary passer.
I agree.
Tristan Earhart passes well. Crawford is okay, but she needs to be in all the way around to hit out of the back row, because they have, you know, and it's that's been the difference.
Well,
Yep.
Grace Crawford can't be a middle back, like you said.
Right.
You got to stick her one side or the other because
Yeah.
she's too tall and lanky to
run stuff down.
Right,
And she's a good athlete, but you can tell that she hasn't played a lot of back row. But she's got to be in there to hit out of the back row because you need the offense. On the flip side, I think you got to look at, MCC. Once the season gets carried, is Koteki's got to learn how to hit a line shot and then maybe a tip up over the block shot or something off speed. One thing about Brandy Jones is I know she plays beach in the summer, and she's got a lot of those off-speed shots and stuff like that. It's stuff you pick up playing beach that really makes her that much more effective. She can bring the heat. She can use a cut shot. She can push the ball up over the line.
Yeah.
She's got a really good touch and feel for the ball. And I sure hope that somebody's looking at her if she wants to continue to play. I know everybody goes on. I know Julie Larson, who was a great setter here, decided to go into nursing and had enough. And she's in nursing school now, and good for her. And Becca German, who was an first All-American here since Holly Punches. She went to Grand Valley to finish her education. She's gotten engaged. She's the junior varsity coach at Spring Lake, a Fruitport graduate coaching at Spring Lake. Boy, and they're playing tonight, and I'm going to have to. I was going to text her and say. I was going to say, have a good match. I can't say good luck or something like that, because my good friend Debbie Olson's the JV coach for Fruitport, and all in good fun. But it's good to see the Fruitport kids out there, too, being a part of that program for so long. The kids not only are out there playing, but they're coaching and stuff like that. So
yeah, that's just a good pedigree there. Good pedigree.
Back to start set 4. Balls out to Brandy Jones. Hits high. Got a net on number 2. So
I didn't see the net, but I'll trust Dave Anderson's call on that. He's been calling a lot of games for a lot of years.
Number 16, Brooke Morgan back to serve. I agree with you that Victoria Vinsky is laid out for everything.
She's just, like I said, if she's a converted libero, I don't know if she's, what is she, a freshman? It says sophomore, I think. But I tell you what, that's a hard transition to make. I mean,
over the summer, Brad Myers, the assistant, said to me that she stayed here all summer and worked on her setting. And she's from Pelston, which is in the UP. So, I mean, that says a lot about her commitment to the sport and the game. That she's willing to stay here from being home and work on her setting all summer.
A long way from home.
Yeah, kudos to her.
Yeah, she's done a great job tonight. She really has.
Grace Crawford back, jump serve. Kotechi with a good pass, back to winger, and hits it into the antenna.
Autumn, I think, could have done a little bit more with that than what she did there.
Yeah,
she could have
lifted the ball up. I would have tried to swipe the block into the antenna, use the antenna as your ally. Another good serve. Brandy reaches for it. It's going to go back to her. So that's what makes Brandy that much more dangerous. So she had her body turned like she was going to hit cross and put her arm back, or swing her arm across her body to hit line with some pace.
She's hit a lot with pace tonight. She's been a very powerful hitter. Oh, Brandy with another dig.
So the Jayhawks out to a quick 5-2 lead.
There's your sub that we don't like. And number 5 in the back row for just takes away one more offensive weapon.
Autumn a little late there and didn't penetrate on her block.
Hannah Day puts it away.
3-5. Rebecca Browning, the lefty, comes in.
Carmen Odell back to serve for Kellogg Community College.
Ball's out to Brooke Morgan. Brooke's a nice player. I'd like to see her get the ball more if she could. You know, maybe even see it on the left side. You know, she
Morgan
gets the
Kelly.
ball. Yeah, she gets set the ball over there when she plays that rotation on the
Right.
side. It's pretty effective. Somebody's got to want to hit it. Nice touch.
Yeah, Kellogg Community College passing is just a little bit. There's no.
Yeah,
it's not smooth. It's kind of choppy, I guess.
Yeah. 7-3 with Brandy Jones back to serve. Yeah. I think I'd call a timeout here before the game gets way out of hand. Number 9, Kelsey Snowball.
That's what I see.
Comes in for Rebecca Browning. I was gonna say she's not from Frankenmuth, is she?
That would be Snow Globe.
Oh, Snow Globe. Snow Globe.
I'll tell you what, Brandy Jones' serve is kind of stifled.
That has 9-3.
Another lefty. Wow.
That's what you got to do. You got to go up high, hit it hard off the hands, and that's what Tristan Earhart did there, and boom.
You know, so many hitters think that they got to hit below or in front of the 10-foot line. Hit it off their hands. I mean, that's half the.
You need a side out.
Right.
You got to hit it where they're not. You got to use every bit of the. Oh.
A point's a point whether they get a finger on it or not.
I like that. She ran it out. Morgan Kelly ran around on that one, so.
She ran a long way.
Yeah.
She got her down.
Yeah.
Oh, why did we not get the point? It was out?
It was out.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Bring her in the
play
middle.
There. Yeah.
Now they're moving her around. Good idea. Autumn Winger back there.
She's pretty athletic. I like her. Where's she from? Cadillac. No wonder. Good coach up there at Cadillac.
Great program.
Yep, they've done well.
Allison Beckwith in from Fruitport.
Free ball. Now their offense is cruising.
Well, I think that can be attributed to we're getting that pass to Megan Burr. Again, if you look at Muskegon Community College's lineup, they got a pretty loaded lineup here right now.
Passing's gone awry. The wheels are coming off the bus, as they say.
The bus is rolling downhill and we can't catch up.
12-5, and Kellogg's bus driver is going to start the car up. And you set in the back row to a 5-2 DS. I'm not a big fan of that. Good hustle play there. Burr out to Kotecki.
Oh. Carmen Odell.
Frustrated. She knows she should add that ball. She's missed too many tonight. Now a timeout down 13-5.
The lineup that Muskegon Community College has in the game right now is pretty tough. That's
fun. Once again, Kellogg's coach made a couple of adjustments to me that have hurt them, not helped them. And, you know, you're giving up a hitter and you're maybe giving up a little defense, but then you have to adjust for the defense. But then you're losing a big weapon with Crawford out of the back row. And she passed well when she was in. So
you can't be one-dimensional offensively. It just isn't going to work.
So, and once again, you get at that next level or those next level games, it's going to come back and bite you. So
Muskegon Community College in this last set here is, they've hit Brandy out of the back row. Morgan Kelly's hit through the middle. She's hit on the right side. She's hit on the left side. They're changing it up. Keep the other team off balance, you're going to score points. Well,
we're working overtime here, Mark. I haven't been. The one loss is There haven't been too many four-setters in the home court for the Jayhawks. Usually I'm pulling in the house for dinner about now.
Well, I'm sure the Vanderwerp tribe will be waiting for you with open arms when you get there.
Hopefully, I wouldn't want my wife to hear this, but I hope dinner's on the table. No popcorn, so, it's just like, I'm hungry.
It's got to be about, what, 20-minute ride to your house from here, 25?
Yeah.
You might want to call her when you're in the parking lot.
Yeah, it's a solid 20. If somebody help. Number 8, Alexander Owen, is going to go to the showers, as they say in baseball. 15-5, they're just taking them apart now. No short serve.
You made that comment that some of the substitutions have hurt them, and I couldn't agree with you more.
Yep. Put the ball in, it's out. They're just getting frustrated, but they're still playing hard. That's what I like about Earhart and Rubinski and Odell and Crawford. They're getting their fanny spanked right now, and they're still playing. A great serving by Autumn Winger here, by the way. And it's 16-5, and now it's just a matter of time. Morgan Kelly up the middle. I like that.
Again, Kellogg Community College is very one-dimensional right now. We have number 11, and not much help.
And that's it. On a great service run by Autumn Winger. Good job by Autumn. With a smile on her face. She enjoys playing. I love to see kids smiling when they're playing. She enjoys the game.
That girl has a smile on her face no matter what.
6-17. And nice high off the block. Picks it up. Oh, and Earhart puts it in the net. And the frustration level grows. Browning in for Snowball. And Crawford in the front row, and she should see every set.
Veronica Booth is in for Morgan Kelly.
Grand Haven owned.
Yeah. There's that. Oh, hey, she turned her body.
All right, she hit the other side of the court. All right, yay. Down 18-6. Now she still turned it back, but it was a kill, okay? She had them fake. They all thought they were going to go. I mean, you got to go with habit, defenders.
She threw him a changeup.
Well, I'm going to give this pin back. You hand this pin back, these guys nothing else to write about today.
Oh, my.
Whoa.
That was, didn't even get it to the net.
19-7, Mariah Felton for Kotecki.
Like you said, Mariah's had a good match. She's been very aggressive back there. You got to kind of be a director if you're going to be in that back, middle back.
You can tell she wants to play. You can just tell she's ready. You look at her eyes. She's trying to take advantage of her opportunities, and she's doing a good job.
She's done very well.
Out of Shelby High School. Oh, just missed that short serve, but a smile on her face. 8-20 with Kenya House back to serve, and it's just a matter of time before the Jayhawks go 3-1 in the conference and protect home court. To Brandy. Good up. Good up. Brandy at the roll. Crawford. Oh, got to send that ball to your hitter. Well, a lot of people transitioned and got in the way of Megan Bird to say, where's the ball?
The lines of communication and the directions each player took to get to their position was a little bit off.
I didn't hear a word.
I didn't either.
I know these headphones are decent, but not that,
No. Wow. Kellogg Community College is struggling with the serve here.
Holy cow. I mean, and not just missing, that bottom of the net.
Yeah, bottom of the net missing.
Let's see if Brooke Morgan can run the 4 points off.
Oh, my goodness.
Nope.
Well, nobody wants to play here. They're just going to side out, serving into the net.
Yep. 10-21. And who's back to serve? See, I don't think Crawford touched the ball once that time when she was in the front row.
I don't think so either.
And you can't have that. You
No,
just can't.
she's got to touch the ball
Almost
one out of three.
Yeah, at least 2 out of 3. Megan Burr, 22-10, and once again, no communication between House and Odell, which doesn't help. So 23-10.
I don't even see their lips moving, let alone hearing a peep out of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
24-10.
I think House is the appropriate name. She was standing there like a house.
Yeah. Brick house.
Brick house, there you go.
Nice deep serve. Once again, another. Crawford gets a.
Well, Brandy
And he
went
missed
cross
it.
court.
She went hard to win the match and went wide. So Browning in, Odell to serve. On 11-24, just a boatload of match points for the Jayhawks. Autumn Winger takes a swing. Well, she's there. Brandy says, I'm going with this one. There's the match.
Put the hammer
So
down on that
folks,
one.
after losing the first set, 25-19, the Jayhawks rally 25-20, 25-20, 25-11 to win the match, 3 sets to 1. They'll be away. Please join us next week, Tuesday, where they will play Lansing Community College here at 5:30. Thanks, Mark, for stepping in. We'll see you next week,
Yeah,
folks.
thanks for having me, Scott.
Good night, folks.
Good night.